Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that if you're returning. How you doing? So, before we get started, grab that coffee, maybe a snack or two, and let's get into it, okay? So, this subscriber, she's in Virginia, and she said that she knows that we've been talking about the labeling on a lot of foods, especially when it comes to bioengineered, okay, and the ingredients. And she said, I had some Campbell's soup for dinner. I know, she said, saw that in the comment on the label. So she went to something called what'sinmyfood.com. I'll leave that link in the description box for you guys, because you know to always go to the description box for all the really good links, right? So she said, so I looked it up and it showed the message below, and I'll read you the message, okay? It seems to be ingredients like canola oil and any soy-based food. So it still doesn't give specifics of the product. It could be all of them for all I know. I just thought I would share. Okay, so this is the message that she received. Campbell's Soup Company. Do Campbell's products contain GMOs? GMO is short for genetically modified organisms. It is sometimes called genetic engineering or bioengineering and refers to a process where desirable traits or characteristics are introduced into an organism. In America, many farmers who grow canola, corn, soybean, or sugar beet choose to use genetically modified seeds and have done so for nearly 20 years because it reduces costs and improves yields. More than 90% of these 4 crops in America are currently grown using genetically modified seeds. Now, in my garden, even in my hydroponic garden, I only use heirloom. What about you? I make sure to not buy anything that has, like my seeds, they don't have anything GMO at all. Okay, so that's just strange. Why? All right, so these crops are used to make a wide range of different ingredients that are used in foods that we eat every day, ranging from vegetable oils to sugar. We are comfortable using these genetically modified crops because scientists and the FDA, who have been studying genetic engineering for many years, agree that food ingredients made with these methods are safe and aren't different from any other ingredients. We know you may want to know which ingredients we used are derived from these crops. The following list is a comprehensive selection of ingredients that we use that may be derived from crops grown from genetically engineered seeds. These ingredients are not used in all products and aren't different from other ingredients. Corn, except sweet corn kernels, corn chips, corn oil, corn flour, corn gluten, corn starch, corn syrup, dextrose, high fructose corn syrup, maltodextrin, modified corn starch, modified waxy maize, MAIZE, sugar beets, citric acid, sugar sucrose, sugar syrup, invert sugar, molasses, brown sugar, soybeans, hydrolyzed soy protein, soybean flour, soy lecithin, soybean oil, soy protein concentrate, soy protein isolate, soybean hulls, fiber, vegetable oil, canola cottonseed, canola oil, cottonseed oil, flaxseed, margarine, partially hydrogenated cottonseed oil, vegetable oil. Wow. Huh. That is going to make me rethink a lot of things. No kidding. Okay, so on to this. There's going to be another link in the description box below, okay? And it's about the government-supported mortgage giant, Fannie Mae, okay? They said that the U.S., okay, because just, what was it, last week, I spoke about how mortgages because you know how mortgages are either 15-year or 30-year. Well, now they're going to be introducing something called the 40-year mortgage. And this is for people who already have a 15 or a 30-year. And if you would like to extend your mortgage to a 40-year so you can get a smaller mortgage that is more manageable, they say. Okay, so listen to this now. Fannie Mae said that the U.S. will see a modest recession in 2023 due to inflation and other economic factors. And the company predicted in an economic and housing forecast that such a recession will be caused by the record high inflation the U.S. is seeing, and the Federal Reserve tightening monetary policy and the effects from the conflict. You know which one, right? As such, we've updated our 2023 forecast to include a modest recession, but one that we do not expect to be similar in magnitude or duration to the recession of 2008. Okay, and so what this means to me is, okay, you know how we're in a housing bubble right now, okay, and what your house was worth 2 years ago, okay, now it's literally worth triple what it was worth 2-3 years ago. Okay, well, that housing bubble that we're in right now, it's going to explode. It's going to be worth next to nothing. And that'll happen in 2023. Okay, and everybody's going to be upside down. They're going to be in the red. For those people who bought houses within the last, say, year or so, they're going to be in the red. So the company gave multiple reasons why it's not expecting a recession as bad as the one in 2008 due to the current state of the housing market, including a mortgage credit quality that is far superior and mortgage servicers that are better equipped than they were at the time in 2008. However, the company expects home sales, house prices, and mortgage volumes to drop in the next 2 years. In particular, they expect house price growth to decelerate to a pace more consistent with income growth and interest rates. Moreover, if mortgage rates remain relatively elevated like they are right now, okay, they expect the added affordability constraint to price out some would-be first home buyers and contribute to the slowing of demand. And the forecast comes as the World Bank, they announced it is lowering its growth forecast over the next year due to the invasion, okay? And people are facing reversals in development for education, health, and gender equality. Okay, and they're also facing reduced commercial activity and trade. All right, also the debt crises and currency depreciations have a burden that falls heavily on the lower class, or the poor, as they want to put it. Okay, and that was said by the World Bank president David Malpass, Malpass. All right, so that's a heads up for you, especially if you're a homeowner. All right. So now onto this, and I was like, oh God. Okay, you know how a subscriber of mine, he took the liberty of buying a food scale. Okay, and he went and he bought quite a few bags of beans. Okay. And you know, on the bags of beans, it'll say 16 ounces, which is a pound. Okay. And he actually weighed it, and it was not 16 ounces. It was like 15 ounces, 15.3 ounces, or 15.5 ounces, and stuff like that. Okay. And that also included the bag. So now what was sent to me was there was a man in Alabama who actually sued Kraft Heinz because he claims that the lemonade mix that Kraft Heinz makes, it only makes 6 quarts and not 8 quarts like the container says that it does. So, I'll leave that link in the description box below. If you guys want to read it, go right ahead. So, on to this. We have spoke in volume about harvesting rainwater. Okay, I harvest rainwater. I have rainwater catchment barrels and things like that. Okay, so it has many advantages. Okay, and there is a link in the description box below. Okay, it can boost your budget, the environment, local infrastructure. Okay, it can help reduce stormwater runoff. It can help with flooding and water quality. Okay, those are just a few of the things. Harvesting rainwater can help lower the load on the public water system. Okay, and you can use it in your garden. That's just a few of the things. Okay, plus if you have a Berkey, if you have a Life Straw, whatever, okay, you can use it and drink that water. Okay, in case of emergency. So that link will also be in the description box below. All right, now a few subscribers have some things that they would like to share. Okay, and this subscriber, she bought this, and it's called sprouter kits, and she said, I will be stacking 2 sprouter kits on top of each other to save space. You can buy mixed salad seeds. You can sprout layers of different seeds, or you can do all of one type. It's that easy. I hope this interests anyone looking for an alternative to buying and growing fresh produce. It's for sprouting in tiny spaces. Okay, and it's very interesting. And it was $15 when she purchased it. Okay, and I will look for the link, and I will leave the link in the description box below for all of you. Okay, here you go. Okay, so this subscriber, she got a really great deal on Keystone meat. Okay, it's the canned meat. It's the canned meat that we all we prefer, honestly, in our community. Okay, so she said she found a really great deal online. It was at Walmart. I know Walmart, but listen, it's a really great deal. Okay, and I will say it is a really great deal. She said she's not going to be growing meat in a petri dish. So every day she checks back for the stock and the price of Keystone canned meats on the Walmart app, and she purchased some within the past few weeks. And she paid $8.98 for a 28-ounce can of beef. And recently the price went up to $10.47 a can. But she went, for some reason, she went back $6.98 a can. I know. And so she thought it's too good to be true, but it's not. And she said, I'm pretty sure that someone at Walmart uploaded the wrong listing. So here's her screenshot that she sent. So I will leave the link that she left me in the description box below. So hopefully it's available in your area. And this subscriber, she said, here's a few pics from the frozen potato section at our local Walmart during a shopping haul. Needless to say, I was not able to get hash browns, French fries, or any type of frozen potatoes. Next, I went to get some eggs, but the price was raised to $4.07 for 1 dozen of great value large eggs. Yeah, I know. The price of eggs is just out of this world anymore. You're lucky if you can get, find them at a great price. If your Dollar Tree, because our Dollar Tree still does, if your Dollar Tree sells dozen of eggs, you can get them for what, $1.25. So check your Dollar Tree and see if you can get eggs there. I mean, it may only be medium-sized eggs, but hey, eggs are eggs right now. You know what I mean? She said Also, the price of the Great Value pasta sauce was raised from 88 cents for a 24-ounce jar to $1.40 a jar, and that's not even the organic variety. She said, I bought some patches. No. Oh, my cat. She said, I bought some name brand Hunt's pasta sauces instead for 94 cents. Oh, is that the one in the large can? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. These prices are getting ridiculous, she said. But on a good note, maybe the people that thought I was crazy for suggesting they stock up are now seeing the reality. You're not crazy. How many times do I have to tell you? God bless you. How many times do I have to tell you? You're not crazy. Okay? None of us are crazy. None of us. All right? So, oh, well, yeah. No potatoes at all. Lord. And before I go, these pictures were sent in from Southwest Ohio. She said plenty of crackers and lunch meat, which were two problem areas for some folks. One shortage was with frozen potatoes. Okay, so she's seeing frozen potato shortages as well. But her snack aisle looks great. The lunch meat aisle looks great. She's got eggs and milk and plenty of vitamins. You got the Sanka? All right, guys, I love you. I'll see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping. And as always, fear less. Ciao.